Today I'm reviewing Jason Goes to Hell. Does he really? Let's find out. So after the events of Part 8, like Jason was in Manhattan, right? And now suddenly he's back at Crystal Lake, but we don't care about that. This is a Friday the 13th movie. So anyways, this lady's out there on her own, and Jason hones in on her. It's like a shark smelling blood in the water, right? Like Jason just knows when there's a girl getting naked or someone having sex, he comes for her. And there's this awesome chase sequence, and I'm not really going into spoilers on this because it literally is in the trailer, and this is the first 10 minutes of the movie, and it sets up what's happening. And suddenly, she jumps and does this amazing flip, and all these SWAT guys are like... Before this moment, in all these movies, this guy has killed these many people, right? So, like, finally, you got the SWAT team, you got the FBI, everyone's searching for Jason. Like, finally, so they're just killing Jason, right? But, as we all know, Jason can take his hits. But the SWAT team, like, set this grenade, and then they blow up Jason. And you're like, holy cow. Okay, we're 10 minutes in this movie. What are we in for now? One of the characters, and it's my favorite character in the movie, Crane Duke, he's like,
I don't think so.
How are they going to bring Jason back? They just literally blew him up. So I saw this when I was 13. I loved it. Here's actually my ticket stub from the movie. This was the first one I saw in the theater. Anyways, Jason's body parts are all in this hospital coroner's office. And he's like examining the body. The coroner starts to like almost get like turned on, right? Like he's like, it's almost like he's like taking off his clothes. Like he's like getting hot, and Jason's heart starts beating. You're like, what the hell is going on? Like, this is not the normal Friday the 13th I'm used to. This is not a bunch of kids go to a camp and he's literally eating Jason's heart. So what you realize is this is not your normal Friday the 13th movie. This is another one of those movies like Shocker, The First Power, The Hidden, where it's a body switching movie and the killer just switches bodies. So Jason will like go to one body and then that body starts to die and then he goes to another body. And you realize like, oh, was this how he was able to stay alive these whole times? I don't know. You've just done so many of these movies and you have to switch it up. And I guess this is the way to go. And it was shocking to me at first. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what? This is not the normal formula. I'm not used to this. What's going on? So this movie has like a love-hate. Either you really like Jason Goes to Hell or you hate it. And I totally understand that. So anyways, the coroner guy, he eats the heart and he gets Jason's powers and leaves, kills a bunch of people, and he's out in the world. And then we're back to another slasher Friday the 13th movie. But it's a little more sophisticated, right? Like it's not teens. Like the main character's in his like 20s. He just had a kid. He's dealing with divorce. So it's not like your typical teen Friday the 13th movie. Crane Duke somehow knows that Jason can switch bodies. Like he knows everything about Jason. I think it's kind of sucks that we never heard about this character in the earlier 8 movies. Somehow this character just came in Part 9 and he knows everything and he's this badass guy. I would have loved to have seen him for Part 4 and like little hints like they would have done in like a Marvel movie nowadays, but they weren't thinking like that. This is directed by Adam Marcus, who was really young at the time. He kind of went from PA to director, and good for him. But just because they switched up the formula and it's like body switching horror, don't mistake that this is not a bloody Jason movie. Actually, this is one of the more gruesome ones. There are crazy deaths like this. The guys having sex, splits the girl open. This was actually one of the first unrated VHSs at the time. They released an R-rated version and an unrated version. And I heard the unrated version sold like gangbusters. So it just shows this was one of the first times that they did that. And they realized, oh, wait up. We can make more money on the DVD or VHS by going unrated. Hell yeah. So anyways, Jason has switched a bunch of bodies. There is one weird scene that I never understood where Jason is switching a body. And I mean, you have to bear in mind, Jason took over this guy's body and then this guy is like naked and he's doing this thing. We've never seen that in a Jason movie before and we've never seen it after. So I don't understand this scene, but whatever, I guess if you want to see a sexy old man, cool. Anyways, Jason's switching bodies. You got your heroes and then we kind of get to this climactic scene at this diner, and there's other scenes. I don't want to go too much further into the plot details, but it's fun. The only thing I really feel like I'm missing is Jason, right? And that's, I could see, like, yeah, we got all these kills, we got all these death scenes, but we got Jason in the beginning, And then, spoiler alert, Jason comes back at the end. So you got this opening scene and you got the end scene. You got Jason, but in the middle, you get like little glimpses, because if the character looks in a mirror, I guess they see themselves as Jason. And then I wanted more Jason. Maybe they could have like brought him back earlier. I don't know. Overall, Jason Goes to Hell was fun. It's unique. It switched up the formula. I get it. And a lot of people probably hate it, and a lot of people loved it for that. So overall, I would give Jason Goes to Hell 3 out of 5 Jason burgers. Because at that deli, they were making Jason burgers.
Have you seen Jason?
I haven't seen Jason. No, I don't know where he is. No, I'm just doing a review for Jason Goes to Hell, but I don't know where he is. So if you see him, you let me know, because I don't want him to kill me.
He's supposedly around here today.
Well, I know he's switching bodies. I mean, that's what he does in this one, right? Sorry, guys. I thought I was going to make it through this one.
I knew today was going to be a bad day. Today, Jason, not effing freaking today.